We are live with cert 11 or cert 14.
No, for radio check. Unified call New York North for radio check. Okay,
where are we? Unit 5, go ahead with your radio check, over. Okay, I am not hearing anybody. So we are live on our New York North Radio Network 5 Boro Bike Tour live training exercise. We have Cert 14 in the field. As you can see, the bikers are coming through Harlem as we speak. And let's see. So this is the map of the route. As you can see, okay, so as you can see, the route goes up, comes into Harlem through Central Park, goes up Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard, then it goes across Madison Avenue Bridge to the 3rd Avenue Bridge, and then comes back across and goes down the FDR. And you can see some of the bikers live from Cert 11. We can take a bigger look at that, a closer look at that. And we are about to bring in another live cam feed as well. Okay. So, just a few things about street closure. So, in Harlem, Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard between 110th Street and 135th Street is shut down. West 135th Street between Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard and Madison Avenue is also shut down. Madison Avenue between East 135th Street and 138th Street is shut down. The Madison Avenue Bridge, Bronx bound, is shut down. The Harlem River Drive, FDR Drive between 3rd Avenue Bridge and East 116th Street also shut down. 116th Street between FDR and Pleasant Avenue shut down. And then Pleasant Avenue between East 116th and East 114th Street is also shut down. Also in the Bronx, the shutdowns are 138th Street between Madison Avenue Bridge and 3rd Avenue Bridge, also between 3rd Avenue between 138th Street and 3rd Avenue, Ryder Avenue between 138th Street and 137th Street, also shut down, and the 3rd Avenue Bridge is shut down. Also, the R.F. Kennedy Bridge, also known as the Triborough, the southbound FDR ramp will be closed from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., with all traffic headed south required to exit the bridge at East 125th Street. So as you can see, the live footage from 135th Street and Madison Avenue, you can see the bikers coming through. We'll see a steady stream of that coming for some time. So once again, this is the New York North Radio Network. We do these training exercises during the New York City Marathon, as well as the 5 Boro Bike Tour. we do a 12-hour deployment where we do radio checks, and in addition to those radio checks, we are also live on Facebook and YouTube. Oh, there you go, Carol Johnson. All right, and we are now live with Coed One. How are you this morning?
Hey, Bob,
I
how
don't
you
hear you.
doing?
See what's going on here. Can you hear me? Wave at me if you can hear me. Okay, you hear me.
I'm
And
trying
I
to
haven't
get
figured
my
out why I don't
sound
hear
together
you,
here.
but I got a lot of stuff going on here. So let's see. So, Carol, what's your location? You're on mute right now. One, two.
Trying to turn my camera around so we can, so you can see what's going on here. All right.
One, two, one, two.
There's plenty of snacks.
can see that
I saw him that every
um,
day these boxes they all have to be
Coed
laid
One
down
Carol
like
Johnson
stacked.
is
Yeah,
at
we just don't
one
have
of the
the
stops where the
space.
bikers
Sure, give
stop
it to us.
and
It's
receive
not like
refreshments.
they can
You
oh,
can see
okay.
them
So
coming in.
let the guys do
Um,
that. Number one, they're too high. And that those
we
are
still have
oh, you mean after they oh.
bike traffic coming
Okay.
intermittently on 135th Street and Madison Avenue. And
All of the days work.
let's see if we can get some traffic cams up as well.
You're welcome. I'm gonna see if I could catch them actually coming off of the highway into the rest stop. Okay, so
Okay.
that's
Um,
about what's going on here. Good morning. How
Carol,
are
I
you?
can't hear you,
And
but can you hear me? You can hear me. Okay, good. Okay, good. So I see you. We're also looking at some of the traffic cams. We're seeing some of the traffic at FDR at 111th Street. Um, so we're seeing. We also have Cert 14, who has been up on Madison Avenue. Let's take a look at what he's looking like. Um, yeah, so the bikers are definitely coming through Harlem at this moment. We expect to see some regular traffic. It's a beautiful day out there. you're on mute. I don't know if that makes a difference or not because I have not been able to hear you. Okay. Maybe let's see. Let's try something else. And as you can see, many of the bikers at 116th Street were stopping for bars, refreshment before they head further down and then into Queens. Carol, you're on mute. Can you unmute your phone? Can you hear me? See if you can unmute your phone. It looks like you're on mute. Ah,
So
there you
this is
go.
Co-Ed 1 reporting from Pleasant Avenue, 115th Street, the
Hmm.
first rest stop on the route. And I'm going to sign off because the audio is very bad over here. You can't get attached to Wi-Fi or anything. So, and I can't hear a word you're saying. I'm sure. I'm not sure how much you can hear
I can hear you
from me.
now. I
But
wasn't hearing.
anyway, it's getting off to a great day,
Yep.
and we've got already a couple of hundred bikers here at this location. Everybody's happy to be here and just excited to get through the tour. So we've got little snacks here. We've got granola bars, bananas, pretzels, water. You're quite welcome. Raisins and different things for them to snack on. So I am going to try to come back in when I could get a better audio. But for
Okay.
now, Coab 1 is out.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. Circ 14, can you hear me at all? Cert 14, do you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great, great. So it's a beautiful day out there today, huh?
Sound is very choppy on my side.
Okay,
We got a quiet spell now between the
okay.
groups,
Mm-hmm.
so I can hear you better.
Yeah. Yeah, so they usually start them off in different waves downtown. So I think you'll continue to see that, and at some point in time, it'll be consistent. But it's looks like a great day for riding.
I switched to earbuds. Are you able to hear me?
Say that again. Okay. Want to remind people about the street closures as a result of this. In the Bronx, they're on 138th Street between Madison Avenue Bridge and 3rd Avenue. 3rd Avenue between 138th Street and 3rd Avenue Bridge. Ryder Avenue between 138th and 137th Street. The 3rd Avenue Bridge is also shut down, and the southbound FDR ramp coming off the Triborough or the Robert F. Kennedy Bridge will be closed from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. with all traffic headed south required to exit the bridge at East 125th Street. In Manhattan, well, really in Harlem, we're talking about street closures. Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard, aka 7th Avenue, is shut down between 110th Street and 135th Street. 135th Street is also closed between Adam Clayton Powell and Madison Avenue. Madison Avenue between East 135th Street and East 138th Street is shut down. The Madison Avenue Bridge is shut down. And the Harlem River Drive FDR southbound between 3rd Avenue Bridge and East 116th Street is shut down. Also, East 116th Street between FDR Drive and Pleasant Avenue is shut down. That is where Coad 1 was reporting directly from the first rest stop for the riders. And the route that they follow, as you can see on this map, the riders come straight up 125th Street over the Madison. They go across. They come straight up Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard to 135th Street. They go across 135th Street, then over the Madison Avenue Bridge into the Bronx, and then they come down, cross the 3rd Avenue Bridge, and then go down the FDR, where they go all the way down to the FDR until they get to the 59th Street Bridge, and then they go to Queens over the 59th Street Bridge. So that's the route that they'll be following. Um, we're right now in the period of time where most of the riders are just getting their start, coming up, and for the next hour or so should be coming through Harlem into the Bronx, and probably by 10:30 or 11 o'clock, the vast majority of the riders will be um, through uptown in the Bronx, headed down toward FDR and going across to Queens. Let's just take a look at some of the street cameras that we can see some of the traffic here. So let's see what we have. We can see the traffic. FDR at 96th Street. We can see the traffic coming across the 3rd Avenue Bridge. You can see the downtown side right there. We have another look. This is further down FDR at 96th Street. So these riders have already come uptown into the Bronx. They're headed downtown, and if they're at 96th Street now, their next go round will be to go across the 59th Street Bridge. And you can also see some of the riders at 110th Street, Central Park North. They're coming out of the park and going uptown. So the race is proceeding. The tour, I should say, is proceeding great. It is a beautiful day to ride. The temperature is moderate, and looks like everyone is having a good time, according to our reporters in the field. Meanwhile, checking on our radio checks. Okay, let's see. We have our reporters coming back on. Hang on a second. Well, we're seeing much steadier traffic at 135th Street and Madison Avenue. These are the bikers who have already come from downtown. They came all the way up 6th Avenue. They went through Central Park. They came up Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard, across 135th Street. And the ones you're seeing now are about to go across the Madison Avenue Bridge into the Bronx. All stations, all stations. This is New York Central, available for radio checks. Over. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing, man. There was so many difficulties. The reception over here is just so bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't hear a word you were saying. I said, let me get off because I don't even know if I'm talking over him. I can't see because the lighting is not that great.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really see if your mouth was moving or not. Like, let me just get off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move locations at about 5 to the other side and see if I come in better over there.
So, all right. So I'm actually trying something different now, which I have you live on the phone on our
I
broadcast.
can't hear anything. This is what I'm saying. I can't even hear what you're saying now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Let me move out for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on one second. This is the first time I ever stopped at the first rest stop. I think I should do that over here. This is a very controlled race, I tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the bikers are lined up. I mean, I was at this location just before the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
and these bikes were speeding off and on the highway and flying out of the park and getting back on the highway. Now it's like all the way down to FDR Drive. Well, this is the dismount point, but
Mm-hmm.
still, everybody's just right here milling around. I don't see any bikers actually coming off the highway.
Hmm. Well, sometimes the bikers don't stop at the first one because they want to just keep going. There's another checkpoint that they go to in Queens. So,
Yeah, but no, it's not like this. They're literally walking their bikes off the highway. They're coming off the highway walking their bikes.
hmm,
This is the location where I always was at.
right.
The dismount, and the dismount was actually in the block between Pleasant and FDR Drive.
Mm-hmm.
And so, huh? I'm not trying to go anywhere. I'm just actually just looking at this. I'm doing a live broadcast, and I'm actually telling him how it's so weird that nobody's actually riding off and dismounting over here. Yes, I think so too.
Okay.
Yeah, the officers say the same thing. It is weird. Everybody's walking off the highway.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too, because that's so strange that nobody's riding, off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! So it's really an uneventful day.
Well, yeah, which is what we want.
Uh-huh.
we want it to be uneventful, right?
Usually just watching them, coming off the highway,
Mm-hmm.
and they're excited, and they're pumped up because this is the first rest stop.
Right,
So
right.
usually they come in and they're like flying, and even when you see them make these very dramatic dismounts, it's almost like rhythmic. The
Mm-hmm.
way they swing their legs off and dismount.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, I can't get any reception over there. That's why I had to move over here. Huh? I have a front row seat. I'm at the table over there. But I'm trying to do a broadcast at the same time. But it's so bad over there.
Maybe you got reception right there.
I just came from over that way.
We're letting cars go through this way, so I don't want someone to clip you.
Well,
This is the traffic for the mall.
oh yeah, no, I work this bike tour every year.
Yeah.
That's why I was so weird. It's so weird. I'm usually right there.
Where's because that's safer for you. You get reception right there. There's no cars coming in this way.
I mean, I'm safety.
If you roll backwards, you're not. Are you lock it? You gonna lock it?
Yeah.
Yeah, lock
I'm
it.
good.
All right. Okay.
Well, I keep it on so that I can move in a hurry. If I gotta move in a hurry, it's locked. I'm going backwards purposely. Okay.
All right.
Let's leave it right there. Because if I have to move in a hurry, no, no, no. Listen, this is what I do. This is what I do. Thank you, dear. Okay. Oh Lord, now people gonna tell me how to use my scooter. Lock it. If I have to move in a hurry, it's locked. I won't be able to move. It takes at least 7 to 10 seconds for it to cut on. So anyway, this is really uneventful. So I'm gonna just probably just sign off at this point.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your report. We got you both by phone, and we also got you by video. So, much appreciated. Carol Johnson, Coad 1 from Harlem Emergency Network, East Harlem Coad. You know, our most prepared citizen in the city.
Could you see my footage?
Yes, absolutely. It was great.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I was really worried about.
Right. So
Alrighty.
if you want to do some more, even if we can't hear you, we can put it on screen. Did you hear me?
Say that again.
I said if you want to do more video footage, you can still do it. Even if you can't hear me, we can still see, and it was really good footage. So however you want to do it, just let me know.
You said a lot, and I didn't hear any of it.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if this headset works. I don't know why. My I want you to know I tested everything out yesterday as I'm supposed to. And today, since I have no Wi-Fi on my other phone, that one really works best with my headset. But I was out here.
Well, I had all types of technical challenges this morning, and
one second. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, great. Yeah.
Good. So yes, I had technical challenges this morning too. I didn't get this thing started until 20 minutes late. When I first came, I didn't have an internet connection. Camera wasn't working. Nothing was working. So this is a real live test. That's exactly what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was expecting to find the link, like already sent, by 8 o'clock. I'm like, oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
When I'm ready to go in, Bob will be there.
Right. Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah. I did everything wrong this morning. But we're up and we're running and we're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. CERT 14 is giving us a live broadcast from 135th Street, and so now the bikers are coming through solid and steady. We also have the traffic cams, and so we can see the cameras at 110th and Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard. So we see them coming out of the park. We're seeing them at the 3rd Avenue Bridge going downtown. We're seeing them at FDR and 111th Street, so that's south of you. And we're also seeing them at FDR at 96th Street. So those folks are headed down, and they're going to head across the 59th Street Bridge over to Queens. So, fortunately, cool. the bikers are coming through our neighborhoods with relatively no problems, and I hope that they all end up in Staten Island safe and sound this afternoon.
Yeah, I see a lot of stuff has changed. They're not coming through they're not they're going through the park. They're actually re-entering the race through the park. Where that was an option. You could go back on at 116th or you could go through the park, which is at 114th, come behind the school, and then into the highway, go back on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
But now apparently somebody is around that bend. Like
Mm-hmm.
the officer said, somebody is around that bend telling them to get off the bikes.
Mm-hmm.
So that I see them going. I could see them staying in the race. They're just riding up,
Mm-hmm.
but I wouldn't be able to get a good projection of them because all you could see really is their heads.
Right.
And so apparently at this point, where whoever wants to get off at the rest stop, they're being told around the corner to get off and walk your bikes in.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're not seeing any real action at this spot.
Mm-hmm.
And they're sort of lining up for snacks. That was never like that. Everybody just came in,
Mm-hmm.
so they really
Mm-hmm.
changed a lot of stuff around over here. Well, let me return to my location.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Carol Johnson, Coed 1, reporting
Oh,
live from 116th Street and Pleasant Avenue.
all righty.
Okay.
Have a great day,
All
everyone.
right. You too.
All right. Bye bye.
Okay, so once again, basic information on the Boro Bike Tour started at 7 a.m. this morning. Some streets will be closed until 7 p.m., but most of the streets in Harlem and the Bronx will be reopened by early afternoon. Usually, the riders have gone through that period, that those routes that time. Over 30,000 riders, or a 40-mile ride, no cars. Beautiful thing. Um, in the Bronx, the streets that are closed: 138th Street between Madison Avenue Bridge and 3rd Avenue, 3rd Avenue between 138th and 3rd Avenue Bridge, Ryder Avenue between 138th Street and 137th Street. The 3rd Avenue Bridge is closed, and also the Triborough or Robert F. Kennedy Bridge. The southbound FDR ramp will be closed from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., with all traffic headed south required to exit the bridge at East 125th Street. In Upper Manhattan and Harlem, um, Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard between West 110th Street and 135th Street is closed. 135th Street from Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard to Madison Avenue is closed. Madison Avenue between East 135th Street and East 138th Street is closed. The Madison Avenue Bridge, Bronx bound, is closed. Harlem River Drive between 3rd Avenue Bridge and East 116th Street is closed. East 116th Street between FDR and Pleasant Avenue is closed, and the Harlem River Drive between 116th and 63rd Street is closed as well. So we are still looking at a steady stream of bike traffic at 135th Street and Madison Avenue. Those are riders who have come all the way from downtown through Central Park. Vinoy 1, this is New York Central. Go ahead with your radio check. Over.
too many cars are getting through. I'm going to go to the other side and see if I can see west coming east. I see a bus coming through. Again, not too many cars. It's a little quiet on 125th Street. Over.
That is a copy. You are on 125th Street looking eastward, and that's a very good report about what you can see. We're also looking live at traffic at 135th Street and Madison Avenue, and we're also looking at the traffic cams. Over.
Weather control, while you were talking, I tried to stop two bicycles to find out which way they were going. I wasn't sure if they really knew which way they were going. But at this time, I do not see any bicycles except for those that just got off at Metro North. And it's a little quiet here. I will only be here for about another 10 minutes before I take another train going north to the Bronx. If I see anything happening, I will report. This is Benoit 1 standing by.
Thank you, Vinoy 1. This is New York Central standing by till 1000. Over. So that is one of our reports from the New York North Radio Network. We will be doing radio checks through to 6 p.m. tonight. Those won't be live on YouTube or Facebook, but we will continue to monitor and check in as part of this live training exercise that we do every year for the Boro Bike Tour, as well as the New York City Marathon. Let's see. So the New York North Emergency Network is a coalition of radio networks in Upper Manhattan, Harlem, and the Bronx. It includes Harlem Emergency Network, the WHCR Emergency Broadcast Team, the Grant Houses Community Radio Network, South Bronx Emergency Network, Northeast Bronx Emergency Network, JWJ Community Radio, Dykeman Houses Radio Network, Grant Houses Radio Network, and East Harlem Coad. So a coalition of radio networks that we operate on, two-way radios and smartphone radio networks, and we deploy in whenever there's an emergency, and we also do these training exercises. We do these particular ones twice a year, and we usually do another 24-hour exercise every 6 weeks or so. So that's who we are, what we're doing. You can see the current traffic still on 135th Street and Madison Avenue. And we can also look at the traffic cams. Still steady flow, as you can see. We still have riders still coming out of the park at 110th Street and Central Park North. Those are the ones who are coming out that go straight up Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard. We have another traffic cam on 111th Street and FDR Drive. These riders have already come up. They've gone into the Bronx. They've come back. They're going down the FDR. They have been past the first rest stop, which is at 116th Street, and they are headed down the FDR. You can also see we have this other traffic cam at 96th Street, and you can see the heavy traffic there. Those are all headed downtown, and they are headed toward the 59th Street Bridge. And then you can also see the traffic coming off of the 3rd Avenue Bridge. So the 5 Boro Bike Tour is well underway at this point in time. And we still have some traffic on 135th Street, but I think it's starting to thin out now. It is 9:38. The first set of riders came through Harlem about an hour and a half ago, and so we'll still continue to see riders uptown. They actually start them downtown in different waves so that they don't have 32,000 riders all at once. So they're slightly staggered so that it creates a better, safer riding experience. Yeah, so that's just some of the activity going on at 135th Street and Madison Avenue. As you can see, the traffic has picked up again, another wave coming through consistently. And thankfully, it seems to be a good day to ride, no accidents. Okay. Go ahead, Vinoy 1. This is network control.
I just spoke to two bikers who's getting on Metro North. They're going to be traveling out of the city so that they are not part of the bike tour because it looks like it may be too much. And here is two more bicyclists who seems to be leaving the city. This is the Noy One standing by.
That's a copy, Vinoy 1. This is New York Central standing by.
Network control, I just met two others who also are taking Metro North, and they are and when I asked them if they're leaving the city so that they are not part of the bike tour, the response was exactly. So for some of us, we are excited about being part of the bike tour, but for some of us, we do not want to be part of that, and we are moving out of the city to enjoy today. This has been my one standing by.
Thank you, Vinoy. One network control standing by.
just want to report that the traffic from 2nd Avenue all the way west to the projects, and I think those projects are like on Amsterdam Avenue, 125th Street seems to be having no traffic problems at all. Traffic is very steady. It's very, very little traffic. Very, very little cars or buses, and everything is going through just fine. This is Benoit 1, standing by.
Thank you, Hanoi 1, network control, standing by to 1000. Over. All right, so this has been our live portion of our training exercise on YouTube and Facebook. Um, we've been covering the Boro Bike Tour with a combination of live video feeds from 135th Street and also 116th Street and Pleasant Avenue, as well as monitoring traffic cams at 110th Street and Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard, 111th Street and FDR, 96th Street and FDR. So we are going to be signing off now. Things have gone very, very well in terms of a beautiful day to ride and no accidents as of now. So we hope that all the riders get to their destination in Staten Island safely. This is HEN 1 Bob Ponce for New York North and Harlem Emergency Network. We are now signing off. Over and out.